Hello, welcome back. I'm Ed, the Music Virgin. In the early months of 2020, COVID hit and the entire world shut down. You know, it sounds crazy just saying that, and it feels like a lifetime ago, but it was really only 6 years? Wow. So for almost a year, just about everybody on the planet was isolated from the outside world. To me, it felt surreal, like a sci-fi movie. Since no one could leave the house, we all found ourselves with a lot of free time on our hands. I was in the basement just making music, and suddenly, some old friends of mine who I hadn't been in touch with in almost 40 years, they started emailing me. Tim is a doctor in California. Keith is a lawyer in Oklahoma. And Joe, a drummer friend of mine living just a couple of miles away from me. We all played in the same band back in 1980, a band called Hat Trick, in State College, Pennsylvania. Joe and I had continued playing off and on over the years, but Keith and Tim, we just lost touch. So we all decided to write some music together, or rather via email. One of us would start a song by recording a guitar part, send it out across the country. Everybody would add something to it. Then I would assemble it all into a finished product. It was awesome to reconnect in this way, especially during that time. For about a year, we continued making music and videos in this manner, all scattered about the country. After that, we all got back to our normal lives. Well, actually, Tim, who was an emergency room doctor, he never stopped. He continued working through the whole shutdown. He was out there on the front lines dealing with unimaginable situations every day. I remember those stories. It was intense. So the song I want to talk about today is called The Worst. And here's how it started. The drummer, Joe, he sent me a drum part. He said that he put the headphones on and played along to a record. He didn't tell me what song he was playing to. He just said, see if you can do something with this. I worked on it for a couple of days, putting down guitar tracks and vocal tracks. Then I sent it to Tim and Keith. They both added several parts to it and sent it back. I put all the pieces together, and before you knew it, we had a beautiful finished song. Everybody filmed themselves at home in front of green screens, and I put together a pretty cool video. Let's take a listen to the song and then we'll come back.
I met a girl with flowing hair and skin so fair from another time. The way she looked at me, I knew that she could see what no one else could divine. And she spoke in such a flurry that all my worries just realigned. She said, this is just the worst part of the best part of your life. This is just the worst part of the best part of your life.
Yeah, cool song. I'm really proud of that one. This song has a real psychedelic 60s sound to it. Spoken word lyrics remind me of Eric Burdon in War had a song called Spill the Wine back in the 60s. It was just a groovy, groovy tune. Look it up. And then that vocal hook, this is just the worst part of the best part of your life. I mean, that song conveyed that even in a world gone crazy, you can still find a way to stay positive. In case you're wondering, we all stayed in touch after that. Everybody's busy with their lives, but I never did find out what song that Joe was playing to. One of these days I'll ask him. All right, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.